And we're back with Mystic Fix, and it's tarot time.
Our spiritual journey tonight will begin.
Can't outrun your fate.
Let me tell you about you.
I know who you are, what you are, and why you have come.
Take a good look at these cards, young man. They contain all the secrets of the universe.
What does it say?
Hello?
Hi, is this Ashley?
Yes, it is.
Do you have a question for me today?
Yes, so is there anything that you can tell me about, like, my work life?
Okay, so just kind of the scene at work, what's happening, where you're going?
Yes.
So, Ashley, we start with the Justice card. Now, sometimes I see the Justice card for people who work in justice, like in law offices or police officers, that sort of thing. But it's always a card of contracts and legalities, legal obligations. It would be if you signed a non-disclosure or a non-compete or something like that, that could be affecting it. You have the Nine of Cups for where you are now, which is a basic satisfaction with the job. However, the Moon card is next, and that's in 1 to 3 months. And the Moon card, it's maybe one of the strangest cards in the tarot. You look up in the sky, and the moon's in a different place every day, and sometimes it's waxing, and sometimes it's waning, and it has a dark side. So I feel like your job is in a very changeable, sort of moody place. And so you're probably asking me this question because you don't know what's coming, or it just seems a little uncertain. The moon is very vague, and the idea is we can't fully see it. We only see part of it. So your top card is the Three of Rods in reverse, also known as the Three of Wands in reverse, and I may switch to what I call it there. This tells me that you're feeling, at least the energy of the year, a lack of opportunity. Like some things you were trying to make happen on the work scene are just not happening. It's just not falling into place. There's a saying that I think of when I see this card, and that is, if your train didn't come in, it wasn't your train. So understand that whatever you're striving for here, in this year, maybe wasn't meant for you if it's not happening. But you've got a Page of Cups in the next 6 months. Now, this is interesting because it tends to be like a younger person, or it could be that you're training someone, or that someone is shadowing you, or you have some sort of assistant or something like that. But I am seeing this sort of younger person under you. As we go forward into the year, I would say by fall, you've got the Four of Cups in reverse. This tends to be really kind of a customer service card. It's saying, how can I help you? What can I do? It's about accommodating people. It can wear you down. It can be exhausting. And that kind of leads us to your last card, which is Temperance in reverse. So the Temperance card is about balance and moderation. And when it's in reverse, it's saying that at least your work life is not balanced and not moderate. And on the heels of this service to everybody, it looks like it's taking a toll on you. So while I don't see a lot of changes, I don't see you leaving the job. I see you doing the job perfectly well. But it looks to me like you might be ready to think about something that brings you a little more joy and inspiration. This is meeting the needs, and you're happy and you're satisfied overall, but it just doesn't show to be particularly fulfilling,
No, absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate the insight.
You betcha. Great talking to you, Ashley. Take care. This is Julia. Is this Amanda?
Hi, Julia.
What can I do for you today?
Well, I'm curious what you have to tell me.
Okay, so just keeping
based
it
on
open.
Where I'm going.
Okay, just keeping it open then. Let's see what I see for you.
Like where I'm going in my future, maybe towards, I don't know, like my intuitive career, healing.
Okay. All right, so you are also a spirit worker, a light worker.
Yes, ma'am.
And an animal lover.
I am an animal lover. Yes,
As am-
I have a friend who's got company, and she has a dog in the other room. I apologize.
It's all good. It's all good. I love animals too. All right. So, Amanda, we begin with the Queen of Swords in reverse. And I want to add some cards to understand this. So, when I clarify it, so usually the Queen of Swords, swords are about action and striking out, but in reverse, she's not quite doing that. Sometimes she has some anger issues that she has to resolve as well, but that doesn't strike me as what this is about for you. For you, it seems more starting in kind of a leadership capacity. And when I added clarifying cards, I have the Empress over it, which is the great abundant mother. She's about creativity. So I love that. Whatever you do in this spiritual work, I do want it to include some of your creative energy. You have the Eight of Cups in reverse as grounding you here, and this is about putting the past behind you. So I do feel like whatever this work is that you're doing is helping you to heal your own past as well.
That is correct. Yes.
So your next card is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And this is just telling me that your lifestyle could be better. So pentacles are the gold coin, and they're about money and career. And when it's in reverse, it's saying that things are a bit lean. Sometimes it's downsizing or just trying to spend less or to simplify. And that idea of simplification could affect the plan of your work. Like it might be that you have a big, broad kind of idea of several services to provide. And maybe you should simplify it and just, look at one or two things just to begin. Your next card here.
No sense. Thank you.
Sure. You've got the Five of Cups in the next 1 to 3 months. And this is a focus on the negative. With regard to your work, it may just be if you're helping people with problems. I mean, that would be a focus on the negative.
That does make total sense because I do that.
Okay.
So.
Okay, well, what I'll tell you about the Five of Cups, in the picture, he's mourning over 3 spilled cups, but 2 behind him are just fine. And the idea of this card is that all is not lost, and there's still plenty of good right there with you, but you're not looking at it or you're not seeing it. So one of the things I talk to my clients about is, keep your eyes on the prize. You want to go for what you want and not what you don't want, okay?
That is correct. Thank you.
Sure. So as we go to your top card here, it's the King of Pentacles. And so this is our business person. And I do think you need somebody to help you really with the nuts and bolts of this business, whether it's putting a business plan on paper or guiding you. You strike me with that Empress energy as sort of that creative, intuitive, but your Queen of Swords energy was in reverse. So I just feel like you don't quite know the first steps or how to start. And it would really help you to have some guidance, some solid business guidance. So
that makes total sense.
Okay.
It really does.
So I'm happy to tell you your next card is the Strength card. So I do think you're right on as far as your intuitive gifts. I think you are very strong. You have the Five of Rods following, which is a card of saying I'm in it to win it. It's like competing and doing well. And this time next year, we're finishing out with the Knight of Pentacles, which is just you on your horse riding in the right direction. But this time next year, you're still not showing as a king or queen. So you're still not totally fulfilling the big dream, but you are headed in the right direction. So I'm glad to see that.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really exciting. I appreciate the message because I'm looking at my focus, my dream, like you said, and I'm definitely an artist of sorts. So I have done business, but yes, a business guide would make perfect sense.
Yeah, your gift is in that art and that intuition and that healing. You're much more of a feeler than somebody who's putting all the little details down on paper. So get somebody to help you with that. Okay?
That's really true. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amanda. It was great talking to you. We'll talk again sometime.
All right, take care.
Okay. If you didn't already know, my book, Tarot Life Lessons, is coming out this November with Destiny Books. It's tales of real-life tarot readings that get a lot more personal than what people are willing to say here on the radio. Identities are changed, of course. Taken from my own journals, Tarot Life Lessons is a book that I hope will entertain anyone interested in the tarot, but also help people who want to learn the craft and offer some transformational life lessons. It's available for pre-order now on Amazon.com. Finally, before we go, I want to thank our sponsor, CommaFlight. Emotions are energy. Repressed emotions block our energy, exhausting us and making us sick, as whatever is repressed finds a way to be expressed. That's the Tower card that we've seen in the tarot many times, blown up, and preventing this is where our sponsor, CommaFlight, comes in. When stuck emotions cause stress, we must move this energy so that the body can heal itself. CommaFlight is a unique fusion of acro yoga and contact improv. Its wide range of extended poses evokes a feeling of surrender and trust. There's the vessel support person and the voyager or the flyer person that work together to create intimacy and connection. CommaFlight is the ultimate aerial yoga experience. If you're interested, check out their Instagram videos at CommaFlight, that's KAMAFLIGHT, where you'll find information on their workshops year-round at the Chosen Retreat Center in Sebastian, Florida. Well, we've done it again. Thanks for sitting in with my great guests today and for another episode of Mystic Fix. We'll catch you again next week.